Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a while since a video has been uploaded. Thank you so much for coming back and sticking with us. We have loads of videos that we have recorded and lots will be going up over the next coming weeks, so do be sure to hit the notification button so that you get notified when a new video goes up. Today in this video I am doing a review of the new, well, they're not really that new, I'm kind of really late to the party. So it's Marissa Carter's beauty makeup line. I found it great and not so great. Just watch and you will find out. This is the finished look. Of course I have some other products, not just theirs, kind of mixed in with it, but continue on to see how you feel about this look, and thank you so much for watching. So I'm going to jump straight into the Carter Beauty products. My first one that I'm going to use is the Carter Beauty Hold Tight Perfecting Primer. That is a mouthful. That one is $7.95, which I actually think is really good for a primer. Does it stand to that though? Is it going to be as good? You know, when you see cheaper stuff you always kind of wonder, is it going to be as good as the label or the price? So I am going to just use my hands for this and rub it around. I always like to do that with primer. I don't know why. I know I should be putting it on with a brush, but I just feel it kind of gets in better, especially to where I need it. Okay, so that's that on. I'm going to like leave this set and then jump straight in with foundation. Picking foundation online is always so hard. I honestly really struggle to do it. You know, when you're looking online, you're like, is that my color? Maybe it is. So I ordered this, and when it came, this is the foundation, I was like, it's not my color. Definitely not my color. When I used it, I was very surprised. It is exactly my color. Now, I'm quite pale, so you're probably like, yeah, anything's probably your color that's pale, but this really is. Now, I know you're gonna think I'm mad because this is actually a tanning brush, but I love it for foundation. This is the Cocoa Brown by Marissa Carter brush that you get with the tanning set. But I started using it lately for putting on foundation, and I noticed that it like really gets in, especially in and around here and kind of under the eyes, gets in really well. And I'm not just saying that for this video, I actually have been using it a lot. It's kind of destroyed now at this stage. So I am going to go right in with the foundation. So again, you can see it on the hand. It does look a little bit dark, but when I put it on the last time, I was quite surprised with how well it looked towards my skin. So yeah, as you can see, it is probably my exact color. Don't know how I managed it. While picking this out, I was like, it's not going to be right. Okay, so this is the foundation with just one layer on. Of course, I can kind of layer up if I wanted a little bit more of a full coverage. It does kind of cover quite well, which I was very surprised by. This is priced at $9.95, which for a foundation is good. Honestly, it is good. I know there's so many other foundations out there for in and around that price that you could probably get as well that you'd be more used to. But I definitely think it's one to try out if you're looking for something, just something different to try. Especially the fact that it's an Irish brand, and I always think we should be supporting our own. I'm going to darken my neck because it's a little bit pale. Now I am going to go in and do a second coat. The only reason I'm going to do that is because I just want to see how it looks with the second layer. I am quite happy with the first layer. It does look nice, but I always would layer up if I feel there's just certain areas that I would cover a little bit more. I've gone right into my hairline, right into there. I am going to let that kind of set in before I go in with any more stuff. The next one that I have, which when I first saw it I really wasn't mad about it, it's not my thing, cream contour. You're either for it or you're not. So this is the Carter Beauty Throw Shade Duo Stick. You have your darker side, of course, and then your lighter side. Now I have used these products, I have tried them out before I made this video, and this one scared me the most. I always find if you haven't done cream contour, you're probably better off to have the right brushes and be totally ready for it. And I wasn't ready when I first got this. I feel I'm a little bit more ready today, so I'm gonna jump right in and hope that this works out for me. I always get really scared rubbing this in that I put too much on. And I don't think I have. I'm happy enough with that. I could probably darken that then with powder. So I'm content, I'm happy. The last time I did this, when I first tried them out, oh my god. So that is basically as much as I'm gonna do with that. Of course, if you want darker, you can go in and darken it, but I do have bronzer palette, so I am gonna be darkening with that, so I don't wanna put too much on with the contour stick. There is a lighter one, of course, that you can use like you would use most of your concealers under your eyes and stuff like that. I don't like to put too much of this on. I did it the last time when I first tried this out, and I felt like it just gathered into all the wrinkles under my eyes, and I was having none of that. So I only put a tiny bit on for the purpose of this video. I am only going to put a tiny bit on. I actually wouldn't normally use this. It's not my cup of tea. The darker one, yeah, I would probably use it every now and again, but the lighter one is just, no, not for me. Okay, so that's probably the only place that I'm going to put that. It does kind of brighten up underneath the eyes, but like I said, it can be very creamy, so don't go crazy with it and go like full contour. I just think it's too creamy for that. But each their own. I mean, if it works for you, go ahead and use that. I do like the darker color though. So I am going to go in. I don't have the Carter Beauty powder, but I am going to use my own one just to kind of powder up my face before I go in with the bronzer. Some people don't powder, they just go straight in with bronzer. I do like to powder. I get quite oily in and around here, and if I don't have powder on, it can really start to show. And you don't have to go crazy with powder, like I never do. You can put on as much or as little as you like, but the less you put on, the better it is. It's not going to be as matte looking. Okay, so next I am going to go in with the bronzing palette. So I am quite pale, so I am going to go with the lightest colour that they have, which is Flame. Okay, so that is probably as dark as I would go, especially if I'm not going out and I'm not like heavily tan. Like you can see my chest is a lot lighter than the makeup I have on right now. Of course, I'm just darkening that with powder, but if I was going out, I would be a lot darker. I would be going in a lot heavier. I could probably use, this is actually called Tinder. I never noticed that before. Okay. I would be using Tinder. That sounds weird. If I was going on a night out and I'd be using Tinder, I actually wouldn't be using Tinder, the app. I would be using this colour. Okay, so I did get the Carter Beauty eyeshadow palette. I am going to check the prices. So the bronzing palette that I just used is $7.95, which to be honest is an amazing price for a bronzing palette that has 4 colours. The eyeshadow palette is $14.95 for all these colours, which to me quite reminds me of a Huda Beauty palette. It has 18 shades. 18 shade palette. Yeah, 18 shades. That's amazing. And the colours, to be honest, are what I would use. They're my kind of thing. I have used this already. I have played with it a bit and tested it out. I'm going to try and just use like 3 main colours today. I am going to go in with colour Decadence. It's quite a nice, I don't know, I'd say neutral, but it's not really that neutral. It's not as light as. Now there is a good bit of drop off with these, so do be sure to tap your brush. I didn't the first time and it was all over my face. Okay, so next I am going to go in with Indulge. So recently a makeup artist who was doing a demo and they said to always use 3 colours. So I'm going to try and stick with 3 colours. I would usually use a lot more than 3, but for this look I'm going to use 3 and see am I able to actually get a look out of 3 colours. So now I'm going to go in with Truffle. It's quite dark and I just feel like the other colours haven't really come out as pigmented and as dark as I want, so hopefully this will and kind of darken it up a bit. Okay, now I am going to go in with Golden just to give a little shimmer over the eye. Now I would sometimes put concealer on the eyelid, but I'm going to try it with my fingers and just see how it comes out when I put it on the eyelid. So I'm just going to go in with this and see how it goes. So I really do like the pigment of that compared to the other ones. Of course, you could put concealer on your eye and put this on when the concealer is wet. You're going to get a way better color. I just kind of wanted to see how it was raw, you know, not using other products to make it better. And I am really impressed. I really, really like it. I wouldn't always use my hands just in case you're like, the fuck is she doing? I've kind of gotten it all over my face too. Thoughts about that? You can go back in then and kind of darken and blend the gold in with the darker color that you have. But I am quite impressed with the gold. So now I am going to go in with the eyeliner pencil. The eyeliner pencil price is actually really good, $3.95, which is absolutely amazing. It's very hard to get a good eyeliner for that price, but I did use this and I would say it's an okay eyeliner, but I wouldn't be like crazy going out to get it. The main reason why is I find it very creamy and it would come off quite easily. You know, it's not going to last you all night, which is kind of annoying. Okay, so it is quite dark, which is great. Again, it's just very creamy. I have worn it out once and I wasn't like crazy about it, but this, I love it. I absolutely love it. I got 2 eyeliners when I bought all these. I got the gel one, which comes with a little brush. When I saw it, I was like, oh, not sure if I'm gonna like it. And then I got the pen one. Now I haven't used pen ones in years, so I was already like, I'm not gonna like the pen one. I'm gonna prefer the gel one. It was the complete opposite. Gel one I liked, but I wasn't mad about it. And the liquid one, I now use it every day. So it's part of my makeup case now. I'm gonna use this one first for this eye, and then I'm gonna use the gel one for the other eye. Hopefully they look the same, but again, I love this product. So that is with the liquid liner. I did go a little bit thick on the end, but look, I was looking down. I really should have been looking up. So now I'm going to go in with the gel liner, and I'm hopefully going to try and recreate the same on the other side. The chances of that now are probably slim to none, but sure, look, we'll attempt it anyway. The brush is quite thick. It's usually not a kind of brush I would use. I would probably prefer this if I used my own brush, but because it comes with it, I'm just going to use it anyway. Okay, so they look nothing alike. The more I go at the other one now, the worse I'm going to make it. So I'm just going to stop right there, quit while I'm ahead. Maybe go back in with the pen liner and fix it a little bit, so I don't look so much like a pirate. It's about the best I can fix it right now. This one looks good, this one terrible. I will probably never use that gel one again. It's my own fault, thinking that I'm great using it when I'm not. So last but not least, we have the Carter Beauty Mascara. I tried this already. The price is great, it's $7.95, but I was just really let down by it. I expected a lot more. The brush is pretty standard, but again, for that price, you know, I wasn't expecting that to be great. I just expected to get a lot more. I don't know, I suppose I put it on and I just felt like my lashes still look the same. Maybe that's me being dramatic. Okay, so that is it on. I really don't know if you can see in the camera a big difference between this eye and this eye. Me looking in the mirror, I can't really see much of a difference. I am going to pop on lashes in a second, Glowing Girlies lashes, of course. Carter Beauty do have a lash line, it's just they were very basic and not my kind of style at all, so I didn't bother buying them. So this is the mascara on. To be honest, it's not my cup of tea. I wouldn't be mad about it. So the mascara is definitely a new from me. This is the look with all the Carter Beauty cosmetics. I am going to kind of just finish it off with some of my own products, kind of speed through them just to kind of show you the finished look. Okay, so off camera I just went on and applied lashes, I put on blush and I put on highlighter just to kind of finish off the look, and I put on a bit of lipstick. So overall I am really impressed with the Carter Beauty cosmetics. The price point, of course, is one of the best things for me. It's an amazing price for an Irish brand to bring out affordable products is amazing. Not all of them would I use every day, some of them I would. But again, for such a cheap price, go out and try them, definitely, and just see how they suit you. Everyone is different. Me saying, oh, I'm not mad about this, and another person saying they are. You know, none of us are right, and you're only right for yourself and how the products are on you. So this isn't a like, don't buy this product, it's shit. It's more of a, I'm not mad about it, so go try it. So I am going to finish up there. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. We do have a lot more videos coming as soon as possible. Of course, if you subscribe, click to get a notification and you'll be notified when we upload a new video. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.